Okay, so now we're getting on to the last two products in the kit. Okay, so all of this has been all about building up to dun dun dun, the big guns. Okay, this is called GX Assist. I'm sorry, it's so bright here you can't really see it. No, I'm not helping you. There we go. There we go. GX Assist. Okay, so this is the gut cleansing formula. Now these are some really potent oils. When I read out the list, if you're familiar with these oils in their individual form, you will know what I'm talking about. These are heavy duty, very strong oils that you generally would not want to take internally. And you should not be taking this for 30 days. Do not take this for a whole 30 days. This is for 10 days only, the middle 10 days of your 30 days. And you should only take these at all if you've done all of these for the first 10 days to prepare your body. You need to prepare your body before you hit it with this stuff. Okay, this is strong stuff, not to be messed with. Don't just pick this up willy-nilly and start popping them. You will feel ill, okay? You need to prepare your body before you get onto the heavy-duty stuff. This is the actual detox. This is all just preparing the ground, laying the foundations, making sure everything's working smoothly, that you have a healthy membrane, that you have the right motility, that your liver and kidneys are working, that you have the super boosting nutrients to be able to process all of this, to support your body while this is happening, okay? This is where the big guns come in. So, the oils in here are oregano. Oregano is really hot, okay? If you put it on your skin neat, it can feel like chili pepper. It's a really potent, striped, spicy one. And when I'm putting it in food, I take a toothpick. I don't shake it in my food because it'll blow your head off. I take a toothpick and I just dab the tip of the toothpick in the oil, and then I prick my food, like the whole meal for 10 people can just be pricked with one toothpick. But this is a smidge of oil and you will feel it. It's just that strong. Oregano essential oil is strong stuff, and it's different than the extract that you buy elsewhere. It's a different chemistry. Anyway, that's another video. So oregano, melaleuca, which is basically tea tree, which is hugely antifungal. So if you're dealing with candida, thrush, ingrown toenails, all sorts of problems that can be caused by candidiasis, this is a fungus that grows in the gut, and if you don't deal with it in the gut, you're just firefighting. It will keep coming back. So dealing with your ingrown toenails, and then some thrush elsewhere, and then some bloating elsewhere, and then this and that. If you don't deal with it in the gut, it's going to keep coming back. And that's what this whole 30 days is all about, is getting rid of stuff you don't need in your life anymore so that you can move on to the next level of health and vitality and move forward with more energy. Okay, so very strongly antiviral, antifungal, antiparasitic. These oils are also antibacterial. They will kill off all kinds of pathogens in your gut without damaging your gut. If you went to the pharmacy and you said, give me an antiviral and an antiparasitic and an antifungal drug and all at the same time, they would just fall over, and you would just fall over if you took them all. But because these are essential oil, plant-based, and we have evolved to use these, frankly, and we've evolved with them, they are safe to use, but if you use them sensibly and you've prepared for them, okay, you have to do your preparation. So oregano, melaleuca, hugely antiviral and antibacterial, those two. Lemon peel, so it's got more lemon in it. Lemongrass, already talked about in the previous video. Peppermint, which is fantastic, and thyme. Okay, So all of these are great oils. Some of them I've already made videos about individually. You can read up about the individual properties of each oil, but together they're just a powerhouse that's just going to clear out pathogens and things that you just don't need in your gut anymore, so that you're going to feel so much better. So if you've done your foundation and you've done the first 10 days properly, and your gut is moving properly and your kidneys and liver are functioning, you're going to feel fine. But if you haven't and you just go and take these straight away, you'll feel pretty lousy. And some people can feel a bit funny for the first few days that they've taken them, even with the preparation. But just make sure that when you take them, you take food immediately with them. Otherwise you can kind of like taste it like burping up sort of thing. You want to have some food with them or immediately after them to sort of push them down and make sure they go all the way through into your gut where they're really needed, and they don't just sit in your stomach making it feel queasy. Okay, so that's generally true for all of these. I have them literally just before I eat my breakfast, and then I have my breakfast on top to push them all through. So that's the G-Exorcist. Okay, this is what this cleanse is all about, and everything else has been about leading up to safely being able to take these for no more than 10 days. Please don't take these for longer than 10 days. And that's it. So there is more in the pack. I think it comes with 30 or 60 or something, so you can save them for next time, because I do repeat this once or twice a year. That's my recommendation. Okay, that's the big guns. Okay, handle with care, caution, ring, ring, warning. Okay, it's got a red label for a reason.